Boko Haram, the rise of terror in Nigeria. Imagine living in a world where going to school could cost your life, where markets and mosques could be targets, and every day is a gamble for survival. This is not fiction. This is northern Nigeria under Boko Haram. Before we dive into the full story, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to join us as we uncover the untold stories of our world. Origins. Boko Haram, roughly translated as Western education is forbidden, began as a religious movement in the late 1990s in Maiduguri, Borno State. Its founder, Mohammed Yusuf, preached that Western education, democracy, and modern governance were corrupting Islam. Initially, it attracted young followers from poor communities, frustrated by unemployment, corruption, and a government failing its people. Yusuf's message combined religion and rebellion, appealing to those marginalized by society. In 2002, Boko Haram became more organized, building mosques, schools, and shelters. They also began collecting weapons under the guise of defending Islam. While many locals were drawn to Yusuf's teachings, others feared the growing power of the group. First violent clashes. In 2009, Boko Haram escalated into violence. Nigerian police and military operations clashed with the group, resulting in hundreds of deaths, including the controversial killing of Mohammed Yusuf while in custody. Yusuf's death sparked a transformation. The group moved underground, retreating into forests like Sambisa, where they trained, armed themselves, and planned an insurgency that would terrorize Nigeria for decades. Expanded attacks. 2009 riots in Maiduguri, government buildings burned, civilians caught in crossfire. Suicide bombings begin, 2010 targeting police stations and military posts. Expansion to neighboring states, Borno, Yobe, Adamawa become hotbeds of violence. Escalation and notoriety. Under Abubakar Shekau, Boko Haram became infamous for its brutal tactics. The group used mass killings, kidnappings, and bombings to terrorize civilians. By 2013, the world began taking notice. Major incidents expanded. 1. 2011 Abuja UN building bombing, attacks against international presence. 2. 2013 Baga massacre, hundreds of civilians killed, homes destroyed, fishing villages wiped out. 3. 2014 Chibok kidnappings, 276 schoolgirls abducted, sparking global outrage. Visual, #Bring Back Our Girls campaign footage. 4. 2015 market bombings in Kano and Maiduguri, suicide bombers strike crowded areas. 5. Religious and cultural targets, churches, mosques, traditional leaders attacked. Boko Haram's terror was strategic. Attacks targeted communities that resisted their ideology, while also sending a message to the government: the state could not protect its citizens. Humanitarian crisis. The human cost is staggering, over 40,000 dead and more than 2 million displaced. Villages like Baga and Damasak were wiped off the map. Families fled to refugee camps in Nigeria and neighboring countries. Children kidnapped and forced into Boko Haram camps, indoctrinated or used as soldiers. Women forced into marriage or slavery, hundreds of cases documented. Psychological trauma, survivors report nightmares, loss of trust in neighbors, and disrupted education. Government and military response. The Nigerian government launched repeated military campaigns, often with help from Chad, Cameroon, and Niger. By 2015, many towns were reclaimed, but Boko Haram splintered into factions like ISWAP, Islamic State West Africa Province. Expanded military efforts. Use of intelligence, drones, and ground offensives. Regional coordination under Multinational Joint Task Force, MNJTF. Retaking of major towns, Baga, Damasak, and Maiduguri outskirts. Despite these efforts, attacks continue. Suicide bombings, kidnappings, and ambushes show Boko Haram's resilience. The conflict is ongoing, with civilians still living in fear. Conclusion. Boko Haram's story is one of terror, loss, and resilience. While communities rebuild, millions remain displaced, and the threat is far from over. If you learned something new, like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video to raise awareness about the untold stories of Nigeria.